Hi guys, I want to talk about the narcissist decoy illusion. So what I mean by the narcissist decoy illusion is, narcissists, yeah, when you get to meet them, yeah, they are like, how will I say it, like, yeah, the narcissist is like a spider. A spider now that is creating the web, yeah. So all the web now is carefully created, yeah. And then that web now is there waiting for the prey. You understand? So basically, what narcissists do is that they create that web of lies, that web of falsehood, that web of deceit, all the lies and everything. So when you as the prey come inside that web is like a fortress. So you see yourself like you're trapped in that web. So when you get entangled with narcissists, it could be work environment, they could be your boss, they could be your girlfriend, they could be your wife, they could be your brother, your sister, they could be anybody. So what most narcissists do is that they wrap people up in that web of lies and deceit. So most people can't see beyond that web of lies. So for example, a narcissist could make you believe, maybe for example, they could make you believe like they are truly, truly in love with you. And then you now, in your mind, you are thinking like, oh, this person truly, deeply loved me. That's that web now that, that you are surrounded by. So because you are covered by that web, you're not seeing beneath the web. You're not seeing like anything else outside that web. So that's and anything else outside that web, that's the narcissist play area. That's where they are doing all their everything that makes them narcissists. That's when they are doing all their cheating, all their lying, all their manipulation, all their deceiving, recruiting their flying monkeys. So when you are in that web, all you can see is yourself and the lies they told you, the everything you've believed about the narcissist. So the narcissist now, for example, could sell you a persona like, oh, I'm a very, very decent human being. So then you've bought that persona like, oh, this narcissist is actually a very, very decent human being, and then you trust them. So when you trust them like that, not seeing beyond anything else, if someone even tell you like, oh, this person is not a decent person, you wouldn't believe it. You will fight. You say no, because all you've known all your life is that person being a decent human being. You understand? You don't know anything else. So outside the box, there's a whole other aspect of that same narcissist. So for example, a narcissist now, like for example, a narcissist now that, let me say, a religious narcissist now, someone who make people believe, oh, they are religious, they believe in God, they all the values of God. There are some people now that for a long time, since they know that person, all they know them is that this person is so religious. So they'll have that frame of mind like, oh, this person is religious. Oh, this person can't do no wrong. This person is like that. But meanwhile, that is the mask of sanity. That is the mask of, how will I say it, like, yeah, that's the illusion, that's the front, that's the facade. And I'll give you an example so you understand this, yeah, very well. Have you ever wondered why big companies, they still advertise? How big as they are, why they still do advertising and pay money to TV? Because they could have just relaxed and say, oh, I'm Mercedes, everybody know me, But why do they still pay money for adverts? I'll tell you the reason why. The reason why most of these companies pay money for adverts is that, for example, if I'm a big company now like this, yeah, and I could be famous, I could be very big, but as the generation and times are changing, so is my fame. You know, there are new generation coming up, you know. So if I stop advertising, I will only be familiar with the older generations. But the younger ones, for example, yeah, the younger ones, if there's a different brand on TV that they grow up seeing all the time, they're seeing that brand advertising. To the younger generation, that is the brand to go to if they want that certain thing. You know, but the older generation will tell you, no, this one is not the best. There's another one that is the best, that they've been here even longer. But the young generation will tell you, no, 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 I don't care about that one, you know. That one is old school, but this is the one. You know, because the younger generation, what they knew, what they saw on TV from that point on is what they believe is true, is what they believe is the good one, is what they believe is the best one. You understand what I mean? So that is why companies still pay for adverts, so that they can capture not just the older generation, the younger generation as well. Because if you don't, you will be familiar only with a certain group of people. So that's how narcissists are with their facade. So when they wear that facade, yeah, most people only know the narcissists. They are like those young kids that are watching TV, and all they see this advert of maybe lollipop, and they're like, oh, lollipop, they like lollipop, you know, and all that. They believe lollipop is the best thing, or there's nothing else apart from lollipop. If they want the sweet, is lollipop, you know. But there could be maybe a different brand that was what famous. But if those kids don't see that brand on the TV, they're not even going to know that brand exists. You understand what I'm saying? So that's the same way with narcissists. When narcissists put their facade up, those people that only see one side of the narcissist, they don't see any other side. They don't see like the outside side. That's why the narcissists, most times, they get away with very, very nasty things, you know, even in corporate environments. You know, you see them like when you go tell people now like, oh, this is what I experienced, or this is what I've been through with this person. You'll find out that people are struggling to believe you, you know, because you have seen the other side. You are like the generation now that have seen the old advert plus the new, you know. Even if you accept the new, you know the old is still there. You know, but some of these people don't even know the old. You know, all they see is the new. All they believe is the new. If they go to the store, their mind is being programmed for the new. So that's how narcissists are. So there are a lot of people now that when they are dealing with narcissists, yeah, all they've seen all their life is the good side of the narcissist. All they've seen is the facade the narcissist wants you to believe. The web of lies, the manipulation, you know. So people are actually fighting for a narcissist that if they even know like the other side of that person, yeah, they would even thank their stars, like maybe they never got close to that person or they never got involved in that person. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. So that is why most of the time, trying to expose the narcissists or doing anything to expose them is a complete waste of time. You know, value yourself, save all your energy, put all your energy in rebuilding yourself. You understand what I mean? Most of the time, narcissists, they expose themselves. Like I said earlier in the previous video, you know. So I just want to make you understand why it's so difficult, yeah, for people to see past the facade. Because most people all their life, that facade is the only thing they've seen. That facade is the only thing they've seen all their life. It's what they believe. It's what they know the narcissist to be. They see the narcissist as one person, like this is the one self. And maybe that self now is good. That is what these people think, you know. But when you see the other side of the narcissist and you see everything else, you have a higher level of understanding and reasoning than those people do not. So when you're telling these people like, oh, this person, there's something more, there's something about this person, you know, people will struggle to believe you. People will struggle to believe you. Because why? All they've ever seen, all they've ever known is the narcissist and their shows and what they do, you know. If the narcissist is a religious person, they will know them as, oh, he's a pastor. If the narcissist is a, let me say, someone that always donates to charity, they'll say, oh, he's a philanthropist. If the narcissist is someone they know as, oh, he's always helping people in the streets and, doing those things, that is what they'll believe. You understand what I mean? So that is why, like, you need to understand, like, the facade, how narcissists manage their facade, So that's just how they do it. And then, you as a victim, once the narcissists have captured you, and then you are wrapped around, with that lie, the manipulation and everything, you can't see beneath that point. So when the narcissist they are doing all their manipulation or cheating and everything else, they can easily deceive you because you are so, how will I say it? You so believe in them, like, oh, you believe, oh, they actually care about me, They're actually going to work. Oh, they're actually doing this. They're actually doing that. But meanwhile, that same time, while you are stuck believing those things, the narcissist is actually doing everything else that they are doing. You understand what I mean? So that's why it's so difficult sometimes to catch these narcissists, And catching a narcissist is a real blessing. Like, to me, I see it like, it's just like, when you catch a narcissist, just know like you are, in short, that's a big blessing, to catch one of these people. You understand what I mean? Because imagine now, for example, you have like, how will I say, you have a family member, and that person is a narcissist, or, then you believe. If someone tell you now like, oh, no, this person actually did this, you fight for the person because you believe like, oh, no, I know this person is my brother, this person is my sister, this person is my cousin, this person is my whatever they are. You understand what I mean? Because you can't see beyond that point. And the narcissists play the role so well that they know how to make people believe like, oh yeah, how those people are wrapped up in that illusion as well, that decoy, So then they do whatever they like, they do whatever they want to do, they abuse people, they do all their manipulation. You understand what I mean? So this video, I just want to make you understand like, so when you, for example, as a person, like you are in a narcissistic relationship and then maybe at the end you're wondering, oh, how come I didn't spot it? Or how come I didn't know? How come I didn't know? Because the covert ones is, especially the covert narcissists, because the covert narcissists, yeah, they are the ones that they wouldn't abuse you. No, they wouldn't abuse you. A covert narcissist won't abuse you. It's the overt one that will abuse you. The overt one are the ones that they would do all those things. But a covert narcissist, the one that is like in an anonymous mode, yeah, that one, they could be the most loving person in your life. They could be the most sweet person in your life. But that's just that facade. You understand what I'm saying? So when you are looking at that facade now, you are being blinded like, oh, she's actually very sweet. Oh, he's actually very, very nice and things, But you don't know like what they are doing outside that web. That's why you see most people. Why do you think people get so shocked when they discover narcissists? It's because the personality they met and the personality they believe them to be turn out to be false and different. That's why the shock is so big. Because it could be a normal thing. You could say, oh, people change, or people could do whatever. But when it comes to narcissism, the shock is different. There's not that shock like that in this world. I can tell you that for a fact, So I just want people to understand, like, don't blame yourself, like, for example, and start blaming yourself, like, oh, why did I fall for this narcissist? Because you're just ignorant. And you're like, how will I say it? Like, you were caught up in that web, So it's not your fault. You only believe what you could see. And you only believe what you believed. You had faith in someone that just didn't deserve it. You understand what I'm saying? So please, educate yourself more about narcissism, and then once you understand like how these people work and operate, once you're confident, yeah, you start seeing the signs. I'm not even gonna say it, like, no matter how covert the narcissist is, you will know this person is a narcissist, one way or the other. You understand what I mean? So please, guys, I just thought I'd put this video out there. I hope I didn't talk too much today, but it just came to my mind, because what I do is I don't just make videos. I just chill out and wait till I really have something to say. That's when I do make these videos, you know. But I want to try and be making it like more regularly, so I'll try my possible best. So I just want this video to make you understand like two things, yeah. Why people can't see beyond the lies, and also why it's so difficult for people to accept new information when you tell them like this person is a narcissist. So I hope this video really explains it. All right, guys. Thank you very much. Cheers. Have a good day. Bye.